The alarm clock blared. Minazima stirred, a wave of weariness washing over her. She looked at her baby, sleeping peacefully beside her. Leaving him was the hardest part of her day. His tiny hand, clutching her finger, made her want to crawl back into bed and forget about work. But she knew she couldn't. Taking a deep breath, she gently pried his fingers open, a silent promise to be back soon. As she drove to work, guilt gnawed at her. Every traffic light felt like an eternity. She missed her baby's scent, his gurgling laughter. The office building loomed ahead, a stark contrast to the warmth she longed to be back in. Minazima knew millions of mothers faced this daily struggle, but that didn't lessen her own. The workday was a blur of meetings and deadlines, yet Minazima's mind constantly drifted back to her baby. Was he crying? Was he missing her? The guilt was a heavy weight on her chest, making it hard to breathe at times. She longed for a moment to herself, a moment free from the constant tug-of-war between her responsibilities as a mother and her job. But those moments seemed like luxuries she couldn't afford. The emotional toll of juggling motherhood and work was relentless, leaving her feeling drained and inadequate. Evenings brought little respite. The minute Minazima stepped into her apartment, she was swept up in a whirlwind of diaper changes, feeding, and bedtime stories. Exhaustion clung to her like a second skin. There was simply no time for herself. Her social life had dwindled to almost nothing. Friendships were maintained through hurried phone calls and the occasional text message. Dates with her husband were rare and precious, often cut short by a crying baby or sheer exhaustion. Minazima was lucky. Her sister, Shabina, had stepped in to care for her baby while she worked. Shabina's love and support were a lifeline, a source of immense comfort and strength. She knew her baby was in the best possible hands, which made leaving him a little easier. Knowing she wasn't alone in this journey made all the difference. Shabina understood her struggles, her guilt, her overwhelming love for her child. They shared the load, offering each other encouragement and understanding. Minazima knew that without Shabina's support, navigating the choppy waters of working motherhood would have been infinitely harder.